Hey Leo, this is your next 6-month reading. So this will be from July 2019 through the new year. I've done 6 cards, one for each of the months that are to come this year, and then a couple of clarifiers for each. So for the month of July, the first card that you got was the Ten of Cups. And what could be a happier card than this? This is all about emotional fulfillment, happy family, happy endings, happily ever after. So I feel like July is going to be centered around some sort of, could be a happy completion of something. As I'm looking at this card, I'm kind of thinking about when you send your kids off to college. Like, okay, the parents are looking at each other and saying, look what we did, we're finally done, and we're sending our fully grown child off to school. You know, it's such a moment of relief, I think. Like a job well done, and we survived, we made it, and so did they. So that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from this card. It doesn't have to be about sending your kids off to college, but just that feeling of satisfaction that you get for the family that you've built and the happiness and emotional fulfillment that you've gotten from your loved ones. And the card that clarified that was the Two of Swords. This is all about a stalemate or a decision that has to be made. But whatever the decision is that you're making in July is going to lead to this happy ever after. So there's no stress associated with this decision or this fork in the road that you've got to choose. And it was further clarified by the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. When the Seven of Pentacles is upright, it's a card of waiting and evaluating, kind of like a wait and see card. We're waiting to see how the crop is going to pan out, if it's going to bear fruit, or, you know, are we going to have enough to feed everybody? Are we going to have enough money to do whatever it is that we need to do? But this is reversed, so I think this is just saying that the waiting is over and that now it's time to just get moving on, because you've got your 10, which is the completion of this cycle. So there's not going to be any more waiting for this happiness. No more indecision. You know, these are both kind of cards of waiting, typically. But you made your decision, and you made the right decision so that you could have your happy ending. And as if that wasn't good enough, because the Ten of Cups is one of my favorite cards, August is going to be an amazing month for you. So between July and August, it's going to be so fabulous. I'm really jealous of the Leos. And this is your birthday season. So some of you were born in July. Most of you were born in August. And August comes with the Star card. This is getting your wish fulfilled, basically. So whatever you're wishing for, when you blow out the candles on your birthday cake, you're definitely going to be getting your wish in August. And this is clarified by the Sun card, which is the happiest card of the deck. The Sun card is all about getting your heart's desire, everything that you want. You couldn't possibly be any happier. You're just basking in the sun and all the positivity that's in your life. It's just a really happy, feel-good card. A card of absolute joy and bliss. So you got your wish and your happiness. And you got the Ace of Swords clarifying this also. So if there's something that you needed a new beginning of clarity with, August is going to be your month for this new beginning. It's a new beginning of truth, a new beginning of communication, a new beginning of maybe a positive outlook with this Sun card. But either way, it's just awesome and amazing. I'm going to pan out so you can see all that. So yeah, July and August are going to be fantastic for you. Now, September has the Knight of Cups coming in. The Knight of Cups is like a Casanova type of person. And this is a person who's either bringing you some love or a message of love. It could be an apology or just some sweet nothings. If there's somebody that's entering your life, or somebody who's in your life that maybe, it was a friendship, but now it's turning into something a little bit more. That could be what the Knight of Cups is all about. And the card that clarified that was the Eight of Swords in reverse. When this card is upright, it's usually speaking about being in a mental prison of your own making. But since it's upside down, I think that it's saying that you're breaking free of some sort of anxiety or worries about your love life in the month of September. So you're kind of freeing yourself from that negative mental space and embracing some more positivity. And why shouldn't you? Because you just had this great 2 months, right? And also clarifying that is the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups is a card of choices. I think that you've had a lot of choices in love. Some of them are good, some of them are not so good, and you kind of had to taste each cup before you decided, okay, which cup do I want to really drink out of? I'm just going to taste it a little bit, play the field a little bit. Or maybe you've had a string of love and romance that just has ended in dead ends or heartbreak. But in this one, you can see he's kind of found his treasure and he's leaving with it. So I think that maybe this cup of love that is being brought to you, this person, is going to be the one that you're like, okay, this is really great. This might be it. This might be the thing that I've been searching for. We'll see how that pans out. Okay, so then in October, you're in a space of waiting for something to arrive. You've set your intentions for something, you've, released it out to the universe, and now you're just like waiting for your manifestation to come in. This could be something in a creative sector. It could be something, that you've been trying to grow and develop. Maybe it's a product, maybe it's a service, maybe it's just something like a hobby. But whatever it is, it could even be, this Empress is usually pregnant, could even be about children. So maybe, you're waiting to find out if you're getting pregnant this month, or if you're a man, maybe you're waiting to find out if your significant other is getting pregnant this month. And I think whatever it is that you are trying to manifest, you're definitely doing it because you got the wish card. The Nine of Cups is all about getting everything that you want. And again, I have to say, Leo, I'm really jealous of you because you got 2 wish cards in your reading. This is the Major Arcana wish card, and this is the Minor Arcana wish card. So, like I said, if you're wishing for a baby or you're wishing for something else that you put your time and effort in to be fruitful, you're just kind of waiting. You're in waiting mode to see if it's going to manifest. And I think the answer is in October, definitely, you're going to get your wish about this topic. Now in November we have, this was funny, you got the Knight of Pentacles twice. So I think this is just the Tarot's way of saying, okay, you've really, really been waiting for something. You've been waiting a long time for something, because the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck. You can see in this card, he's not even moving. He's just standing there holding, or his horse is just standing there, stopped, while he's holding his pentacle. In this one, it looks like the horse is moving a little bit, but maybe very slowly. Because it looks like, I think that whatever it is that you've been waiting on, whether it's this person or this baby or, this project or product that you're trying to manifest, you've just been waiting for it to be within your reach. And you can see it's almost within the Knight of Pentacles reach. He's about to grab the pentacle out of the tree. And then the next version we get, he's got it. And he's like, okay, I'm going to be coming. I'm heading your way. I haven't moved yet, but I'm going to be coming. And, that could be kind of frustrating because the Knight of Pentacles is so slow. But the good news is that it's always a steady offer. It's something that will last. It's something that has either commitment in it or durability, longevity. It's something that will basically just last for the long haul, as long as you want it to. And when it comes, you're going to be embracing this Queen of Swords energy. You can see this little cherub is bringing her crown, and she's about to put her crown on. So you're about to step into your queen energy. And the Queen of Swords is all about somebody who is very clear, concise, and straightforward. They don't really mince words, and they can be very blunt, almost to the point of being hurtful. It's almost like they don't have a filter. But what's so great about the Queen of Swords is that she doesn't take any BS from anybody. She's going to take her sword and she's going to cut out anything that doesn't serve her or isn't in her best interest. So I think that November is going to just be a time of waiting for this Knight of Pentacles to finally arrive. And maybe, maybe he's bringing this crown. I don't know what this crown represents for you, but it's something that maybe you need so that you could step into your own personal power and this confident, very assertive, independent energy. Now, December is going to bring something a little bit like a curveball for you, because you got the Six of Cups card, and the Six of Cups is all about reunions and reconciliations with somebody from your past. So somebody's coming. It could be, a friend. It could be a friend. It could be, a family member that you haven't seen in a long time. It could be an ex-flame of yours. This tends to generally be about old loves coming back around. And you're just filled with this feeling of happy nostalgia. But I'm just giving you a little bit of caution here, because as you can see, the Page of Cups is coming to bring this, it's almost like an immature offer to you. It could be something in the baby stages of love. So maybe it's not even this person's coming back around to say, hey, let's reconcile. But maybe they're just coming around to say, hey, I was just letting you know that I was thinking about you, wondered if we could get together for coffee, or, if we could just talk a bit. Or maybe they just want to give you an apology for the way that they've treated you in the past. But whatever it is, it's a little fishy, because this seagull has dropped a fish into the cup. So I think that it's going to have you really being on your guard, because this Queen of Swords has gone from upright to reversed. I think this is going to have you feeling a little bit prickly, that might be a good word. Some people say that when the Queen of Swords is reversed, she could be, almost bitchy, very unapproachable, and somebody that I probably would not want to even extend my cup to. So I don't know if that is a good thing or a bad thing. But the Page of Cups says, just be on guard a little bit, because this offer or this reconciliation might not be all that it looks to be. Maybe somebody has ulterior motives for coming back into your life that are not in your best interest, but they're in their best interests. And that might be why you're feeling a little bit upside down and, bitchy or unapproachable, or, maybe you're just going to reject them outright. But that's a heads up for you for December. So overall, I think it's going to be an amazing next 6 months for you. You're very happy. You're getting all your wishes fulfilled. And towards the end of the year, I just see you, kind of stuck in waiting mode for something to come. And if it's this person, I think that you might not be as happy as you thought you would be upon their arrival or upon receiving their message. It might actually throw you into a tizzy a little bit. So just be on the lookout for that.